video in our cooking series. Today we're going to take some of that goose that we shot up in New Jersey and we're going to make goose dumplings. I know typically Garrett's your host for the cooking, but I decided I'd step on in and do a little cooking myself. So follow along with us as we make ourselves some goose dumplings in the crock pot. Alright, so we started with, last night I took the goose meat and I put it in a bowl of salt water to kind of help brine it. Left it in there for about 12 hours, a little over 12 hours, and then I rinsed it off, and now I'm gonna cube it up into bite-sized pieces. Alright, so after you chop up all your goose meat into nice bite-sized pieces and add it to the crock pot, now in a small bowl, we're gonna mix in our flavoring. Alright, so we're gonna start with 1 can of cream of chicken, 1 can of cream of celery, a little bit of poultry seasoning, some thyme. Alright, we're gonna mix all that into a bowl nice and well, and then we're gonna add that into the crock pot in the goose meat, making sure that we cover every piece of goose that we have so we can get a nice mouthful of flavor into every bite. Then we're gonna add a whole chopped onion to our crock pot, along with 2 cups of chicken broth and a bag of frozen peas and carrots. We're gonna mix all that nice and well into the crock pot, and then we're gonna set the timer for 7 hours on low, and then we'll come back and we'll add our dumplings that we make. So our goose and mixture and vegetables and everything has been slow cooking for just at 6 hours now. The recipe that I use for our dumplings is 2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon salt, 3/4 cup milk, and then 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And then as I'm whisking it and mixing it together, if it's a little dry, I add a little bit more milk, and just doing little bits at a time until you can get it nice and do a good dumpling texture. And then once our dumplings are all mixed up, we then take small spoonfuls, half inch size dough size, and drop them in the crock pot. Drop the lid in, clamp it down, give it the final hour of cooking. And then here in about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, our goose and dumplings shall be ready to eat. It's already smelling delicious. Too bad you guys can't smell it.
Are you eating chicken or goose?
How is it?
Chicken! Okay. Is it hot?
No.
Okay, I'll get you some orange
Is it
juice.
good?
You take that to the table.
Let me give me a fork and a spoon.
Sorry.